Okay, welcome at the Arai Inspiration Center. This is actually our training center to teach dealers, importers, drivers and riders about the difference of Arai. We have a few helmets here on the walls, like you can see. Most of them crashed, and most of the guys are still here to show that we really do something different. They say Arai there is a difference, and there definitely is. So we hopefully can show you a little bit about it. Basically, if you look at an Arai helmet, it's very round. It always has been. If you look at some really old models that we have, for example here, an old Mammola for 20 years old, 30 years old, it's round, and we still have this round shape. This round shape is for us quite important, because if you're riding a bike and you're gonna fall, you don't want it to stop suddenly. You want it to keep sliding. So that's why we have the round shape. Different materials in order to make it very strong, but these days you see more and more that helmets start to make strange shapes and bumps. Well, this doesn't slide. I think if you crash, it will start rotating. So we always keep this round shape. If you have a full face and open face, everything will have the same shape. The material construction is also really important. You know, there are helmets made of plastic, which are really flexible. It's normal, because if plastic is not flexible, it will break. But right now, there's so many materials like fiberglass, carbon fiber, Kevlar, and people often think that if there's Kevlar and carbon in there, it must be really strong. Well, this is a typical case. Not saying it's bad, it's just a different philosophy. This is carbon Kevlar, where carbon normally is really hard. And you see them more often with helmets, that they becoming really flexible. But just take the open face helmet. This is hardly flexible. It's a big difference, even an open face. But we also make them in carbon fiber, but a complete different spec than the standard carbon fiber you can get anywhere. So there definitely is a huge difference, not only in the shape, but definitely in the materials we use. Well, basically there are a few things people think about when they have a crash. It's about energy absorption. If you crash somewhere, the kinetic energy has to go. But that's also a very small part actually of the impact. Normally, if you have an impact and you're gonna crash, you want to keep sliding. Because as long as the energy can be released outside, you don't have to manage it actually. But we have some examples of helmets here in motocross where somebody got the rear swing arm of the bike full onto the helmet. If you have a flexible helmet, it will go through. Crashes from the front where the foot pegs actually try to enter the helmet. This is quite a weak spot because there's no material here. So the outside has to be hard to deflect, glance off and take it. And the inside, the really soft part, should be there to absorb the energy. But it's only like in the test tower here. It's only from 3 meters. It's only 27, 28 kilometers per hour, which is nothing. If I go on a bike in second gear, I'm doing more than 28 kilometers per hour. So this is only for low impact. But the high part has to be glanced off by the outside, the outer shell. Okay, in motocross it can happen that if you crash, the bike will land on top of you, or the next guy will hit you. So what you want is that your helmet is really rigid, very strong. We see right now there are a lot of other shells, very light, very strangely shaped, but they're not getting stronger. I've got some examples here. For example, in the middle, this is just an outer shell of a cross helmet. If I stand on it, I'm about 85 kilograms. Not much happens. This one had a bike full on top with a foot peg. So you can see it's broken, it's damaged, but still, if I go on it, nothing happens. Right now, there are a lot of these kind of helmets on the market. Not saying they're bad, they're different, but if I can see what happens if I push on it, just ask yourself, where do you want to put your head inside? So the absorption of the helmet should be done by the polystyrene on the inside. EPS, expanded polystyrene. Arai is the only one that uses one piece with different densities. Very soft, very big air cells. You can see everywhere I can just deform. So this is soft. It's like an absorber, a shock absorber. Most of the helmets, which are flexible on the outside, they need something hard on the inside. And they use polystyrene like this. I cannot change it. You can hear it. It's rock hard. And that's not just this one. It's this one. It's this. It's this. Most of the helmets use exactly the same stuff on the inside. So if you want to check a helmet out, take your finger and feel on the inside. Not only on the top, because very often there's a part which is a bit softer they put on the inside, but the rest is rock hard again. So here we got some test equipment. So if you see on the left is the ECE testing tower for the European homologation. We have the test tower for Snell, the American homologation. There's a penetration test we do on every helmet. In Europe, nobody cares, but we think it's important, especially in motocross. You can have foot packs and everything going through your helmet. Still, this is a very basic test. If you buy a helmet in the supermarket for 35 euro, it's approved. If you buy a 1,000 euro helmet, it's also approved. It's just a minimum. To show a little bit how the minimum can work is actually a small example. If you look at the helmet like this, you will think, oh, not bad, nice model. If you look closely, you can see parts are missing. We cut out parts on the front, on the rear. So now it's very light, it's nicely ventilated, and if you test exactly on the testing points, you can actually pass ECE homologation. So ECE is good. It's one of the most toughest tests there is right now. It's still a minimum, and you can make a helmet according to the minimum. In an accident, you never know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to crash on exactly one of the spots. Just look at all the helmets we have here. Most of the helmets are crashed in these parts. Parts where they don't test these items. So this is quite stupid to make big holes in a helmet, but you could actually. Okay, I just want you to experience what happens with a very small blow of 1.5 kilometer on your head and what happens to your body, to your brain. Okay. So you look like a strong guy, strong shoulders.
No. Yeah, let's see.
What's your strongest arm? Right, left?
Right.
Yeah. If you keep your arm out with your thumb down, like this, I will push down, because your shoulder muscle is very strong, you can keep it up. So you can see, you can really put a lot of force. What I do right now is push again. I give you a small bump on the head, not a hard one, but just a small one, and you keep your arm here. Okay. Do whatever you can, keep it there. Okay? So I push. I give you a bump on the head.
Okay. Surprising,
because it's just your body reacting. I can explain that. This is a helmet with two densities. So soft in here and harder in here. This is like 90% of all the manufacturers do it like this. Just to show what happens to your body again. So
with the helmet.
Yes.
I feel much safer.
Exactly. So I do it again. I push. I hit. I push. So I push. I hit.
Surprisingly, I really wanted to prove you wrong, but I couldn't. Sorry.
Okay. I will give you the Arai in the shell. This is already an old beaten up one. I'll do the same. I will hit you harder.
Okay.
So even the people can see that I'm not just doing this. I'm really gonna hit you.
Okay.
Okay.
But not
no, you can hit me there.
Okay.
I push.
Surprise. I'm not convinced. We have to try it. Let's do one more because it can't be. Now I'm ready.
Okay, I can explain right away how it works. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
Push. I give you a bump on that.
Surprise. I don't know.
It's just a reaction of your body.
Yeah.
As soon as your brain gets an impact, it's survival mode. Automatically it thinks something's happening, I have to do something. So your body pushes more blood to your brain. It actually takes blood away from parts you don't need, like your arms.
Okay.
If I do it again, then it takes away blood from your legs.
Okay.
With a boxer, for example,
I know.
If you get hit on the nose, your arms go down.
If
you hit again, you go on the floor. And this is only about 1.5 kilometers per hour. It's nothing.
I have crashed with
40, 50, 60.
All kinds of speed.
Imagine how much energy is being released on your head, and it's absorbed or it's not. And this is so hard that it doesn't absorb. This is like old Lada. This is like a Rolls Royce.
Pretty convincing demo for that. So
good.
Great.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot for being here.